Hi guys, welcome to my new video. In this video, we'll be proving these identities using the compound angle identities. Let's get into it. Okay, so how we start out is we will add two of the compound angle identities for sine. So we have sine A plus B plus sine A minus B. If we're adding this side, then the equivalent of that could be the sum of the right hand side of the identity for this and the right hand side of the identity for this, which is, for here, it's sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Then since we're adding them, we're adding sine for this one now. It's sine A cos B minus, since it's minus there and it's sine, then minus cos A sine B. Okay, now let's zoom into this chart. You see, you have sine A cos B, you have sine A cos B. So you have two sine A cos B's. You have cos A sine B, you have minus cos A sine B. You're taking this and you're subtracting it, so you have 0 for this. This goes away, and you have 2 of this only left. Now that's sine A plus B plus sine A minus B is equal to 2 sine A cos B. Okay, now let's make this the subject of the formula. We have to divide by 2 to do that. Divide by 2 there, divide by 2, divide by 2. This 2 is going to cancel that one. Now let's write this side and write that side. If you just twist it, you don't have to change the signs. You only have to change the signs if you are transposing. Right now I'm not transposing, I'm twisting. I don't know if that makes sense. I have sine A cos B is equal to, have sine A plus B all over 2, which is the same as half sine A plus B plus have sine A minus B all over 2, so it's half sine A minus B. Now let's take out the half as a common factor there. So you have sine A cos B is equal to half of sine A plus B plus sine A minus B, and that is your first identity. Well, that's the first one I did. Okay, now we added these things to get this. Let's try subtracting them and see what we get. So let's say we said sine A plus B minus sine A minus B. That's equal to, so you take the right hand side of the identity that has this. It's going to be sine A cos B plus cos A sine B minus, Now it's going to be minus. And the minus is going to have a bracket opened where everything is going to fall into. Now we're putting this inside. This is sine A cos B minus, since it has a minus and it's sine, you don't change the sign, cos A sine B. Alright, you have this now. Let us try to distribute the negative sign inside. Let's first write this. We have sine A plus B minus sine into A minus B. Okay, let's look at this. The minus sign is going to come to sine A cos B, and sine A cos B is going to cancel out with the minus sine A cos B. It's going to go away, right? It's going to be 0. And then the cos A sine B will add to this cos A sine B, because this negative times that negative will give us a positive, and then we will have a positive cos A sine B plus this, which will give us 2 cos A sine B. Now let us multiply by 1 over 2 on both sides. Okay, so we do that. You say 1 over 2. 1 over 2. You don't need to put brackets here since it's one term. And then this 2 will cancel the 1 on the denominator, and you have this equal to all of this. But let's make this come this side and this come that side. You have cos A sine B is equal to 1 over 2 into sine into A plus B minus sine A minus B. That's your second one. That's your second identity. Now, for the next one, I want us to look at cos. Let's look at cos this time. Let's look at cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. So the right hand side of this will be cos A cos B. It's cos and it's positive here, therefore it should be minus here. Minus sine A sine B plus, we go to this one, it's going to be cos A cos B, cos A cos B minus, now it's minus because it's plus. It's plus because if it's negative for cos, it's going to change the sign to positive. Then it's going to be sine A sine B. Okay, now we have this. Notice the minus sine A sine B and the positive sine A sine B, they cancel out. You have cos A cos B, cos A cos B, they add, they give you 2 cos A cos B. Now we have cos A plus B plus cos A minus B is equal to 2 cos A cos B. Now let's multiply by a half on both sides. Multiply by a half here. Multiply by half this side. You have to put brackets though, because these are 2 terms. If there's a plus, it means there are 2 terms. but here, since there's no plus between, so it's not two terms, it's one term. Have 1 over 2 there. Now this 2 is going to cancel that one. You have cos A cos B. It's equal to 1 over 2 into all this. That's another identity. That's another one. And for the last one that I will do, we are going to look at the difference of cos. If we look at the difference of cos, it's going to be cos A minus cos A plus B minus cos A minus B, which gives us, okay, the right hand side of that is gonna be cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, then minus into, the minus is for the subtraction of this entire thing. So the right hand side of this is going to be cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. It's the same as the one from the previous question, except now we have a minus here. Now cos into A plus B minus cos into A minus B is equal to, let's look at this. This is minus cos A cos B. Here we have cos A cos B. They are going to subtract each other and be 0. Now this is minus sin A sin B. This negative is going to multiply with a positive and give you a negative answer. And then you're going to have minus sin A sin B. So this is going to be minus sin A sin B minus sin A sin B. You can say you take out the negative as a common factor and add them, or just say minus sin A sin B minus sin A sin B is equal to minus 2 sin A sin B. Okay, now we have that. As always, we multiply by 1 over 2. Let's multiply by 1 over 2. But now, let's try multiplying by negative 1 over 2 to just remove this negative sign here. Let's multiply by minus 1 over 2. You put brackets because the negative is going to look like a minus, whereas you're saying it's a negative 2. So putting brackets is going to prevent that from happening. And then this side we multiply by minus 1 over 2 as well. And then what's going to happen is 2 is going to cancel that 2. The negative is going to cancel that negative. And then you're going to have sin A sin B is equal to, let's look at this now. Let's distribute the negative sign into the inside of this. The negative sign can go here. It would give us minus cos A plus B. Okay, we have the half in front. And then when the negative sign goes here, it's going to give us positive cos A minus B. Right? That's another identity. Okay, those are your identities. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe, like, comment. you can ask, you can refer me to a question, or you can contact me to tell me a question you want me to tackle next. And yeah, share the channel with your friends. Thank you.